in this computer. Hi, my name is Anna, and our team is composed of Hastings and Eunice, who are students from UNC and UC Berkeley, respectively. And today we're going to talk to you about a virtual stethoscope. So this idea actually started when I was making the rounds in medical school freshman year, and I met a patient who had aortic stenosis, and it was so bad that they needed surgery. I spoke to the attending doctor, and they said it was such a shame that this patient hadn't had this valvular heart disease caught earlier, several years earlier, because if so, they could have avoided surgery and had it treated medically. I didn't really understand what they were saying at the time, but I'm now a second-year med student, and we just finished our cardiology unit in medical school, and we learned how to listen to different heart sounds. And something that really struck me as I was learning about this in class is that this is basically a series of if-then statements. You just have the doctor, or you could even have the patient themselves, hold the stethoscope up to different locations in the heart, and then it's the physician's job to be trained in what to listen for. But I realized this could also be done with a machine learning algorithm. So that's what we aim to do here. So this project is actually highly ambitious, and we got as much as we could done in a weekend hackathon. But basically the three main parts are: one, a 3D printed stethoscope. So we printed the diaphragm of a stethoscope. This has actually been done before and validated in multiple models. So we're still deciding if we want to team up with a previous team or if we want to build our own for ease of distribution. The second step is the really important step. It's the patient education part. So we've created a website that patients can access where they can submit their own demographic information and then use this stethoscope to listen to their own heartbeat. The stethoscope does come with an aux cord that can be plugged in. And for those that aren't familiar, they can order a free stethoscope. We did the calculations, and this costs about $1.80 to make. So it's extremely cheap, and we hope to make it widely distributed. Then a machine learning algorithm will take this input in and spit out basically a sound report of whether there's a murmur heard in like the systolic or diastolic heart sounds, which are the sounds between the lub and the dub. I don't know, most people are familiar with like lub dub as the classic heart sounds. And if there's a murmur between them, then that could indicate valvular heart disease. We also wrote a statistical algorithm to analyze this and provide a diagnostic report, very tentatively, of course. So I will let Hastings talk a little bit about the machine learning model that was used.
So we learned for this hackathon, we made a tentative machine learning model that takes in a single recording and outputs a binary probability. Does or does it not have a murmur present? And this model is available as an endpoint that you can use curl to make post requests to, which is almost a website, but not quite. The main thing we learned was that a professional stethoscope recording is relatively easy to classify. Our preliminary model, which is a fine-tuned convolutional network on top of a spectrogram, was able to get 95% accuracy. However, a simple approach to a stethoscope app, just pressing the phone against the chest and using the phone's microphone unmodified to listen to heartbeats, was only able to get 75% accuracy. So pushing forward, we would want 99.5% accuracy or better for diagnostics, which will mean both improving the model and moving from just using a phone microphone to using the 3D printed stethoscope, which other people have proved can get to the same effectiveness as a professional stethoscope.
All right, thank you, Hastings. So, in conclusion, I think this has the potential to make a huge impact. Heart disease is the #1 killer in the United States. Unfortunately, a lot of patients still don't have access to a physician for insurance reasons or because it's too far. So I think I'm really excited about this, and I hope you will consider us. Thank you so much.
Yes. Oh, are we out of time?
Yeah.
Cut that.